gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, Friday the 14th of February. 14th of October. Hey, I get tired up there, boy. I know 14th of February, Friday the 14th of February. Lovers Lane night. Trinidad and Tobago, it is actually Friday the 14th of October 2022. Right here on Real Talk with Saieed Ali. We do apologize for the date. But you know, every time you hear the 14th of February, you tell yourself, well, it's Valentine's Day. Nevertheless, we all good here at Real Talk Group of Companies. We all good. So viewers, remember, we are live on Facebook, Real Talk with Saieed Ali on Facebook. We are on YouTube, TT Real Talk, subscribe, and you will know when we go live. And we are also on the number one social media platform, TikTok. Saieed Ali Real Talk. It's one word, Saieed Ali Real Talk. That is SAIEED Real Talk. On TikTok, search us, like us, share us. So Trinidad and Tobago, those of you on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, welcome to the number one current affairs program in Trinidad, in Tobago, and up the Caribbean. Remember, I'm also a licensed money lender, licensed through the courts of Trinidad and Tobago. So those of you looking for money borrow, it is not a problem. You can contact me at 339-1670, 238-6716, and 242-7690, which is our South Office number. Now, both locations on number 14 Carolina Savannah Road in Shoguanas and number 132 Victoria Village, Sipera Road in San Fernando. Both branches open from 8:30 to 4:30. You can check the office in South for those in the South area. You're looking for money borrow, not a problem. Now, as long as you have security or collateral. So people tend to ask, Saeed, what is security? What is collateral? Okay. Security would be house, it would be land, it would be gold, it would be a vehicle. As long as you have these items and you are not owing on it, you want money borrow from Saeed, is not a problem. Get in touch with me, come down to any one of our office, and we will do business. We will do business. You love to borrow, I love to lend. And remember viewers, those of you who wants to be a member of the Real Talk Credit Union, presently we are in formation. You can contact me 339-1670. You can contact our South Office at 242-7690 or contact 339-1670. We just want to know your name, your address, your contact, and your occupation. That is all. That is all Trinidad and Tobago. Now, to be a member of the Real Talk Credit Union, 2 forms of ID, a utility bill, a job letter and a payslip, and that's it. That's it. That is all we need. I don't need to see your driver's permit from Canada. Your dead grandmother don't have to come and sign no document. No, you don't have to go by a JP, you don't have to go by a judge, you don't have to get a police character. To hell with these things. We at Real Talk Credit Union, 2 forms of ID, a utility bill. If you don't have a utility bill on your name, you stay with your parent, just sign a consent form, and that's it. So children also will be able to have an account at Real Talk Credit Union. When they go to a commercial bank, oh, they're under 18 and we can't do nothing. Okay, no problem. No problem. At Real Talk Credit Union, they will be able to have an account. We are making it easy for you. Very easy for you, Trinidad and Tobago. So hopefully in November, we will be doing savings account for members of Real Talk Credit Union. And I will tell you something. When we start that, there are some things I'm going to tell you that you're going to be shocked. You're going to want to take all your money from other credit union and banks and come with Saeed. You know why? Because for 4 years I've been on the network and I've never faulted anything that I am doing. You bear witness, Trinidad and Tobago. And it's only growth, growth, growth from Real Talk with Saieed Ali. We have Real Talk Security and Intelligence Unit. We have Real Talk Real Estate. We have Real Talk Group of Companies. And within 2 to 3 weeks' time, Real Talk Credit Union. How do you call that? Is that growth or is that falling behind? Through the pandemic, God has blessed me through the pandemic, and I've always said that we give away a Range Rover, we give away a BMW, we give away a new model Ford Ranger. I've done numerous charities to different groups, different homes, different schools. Right here in Trinidad and Tobago, we have given back to the flood victims in all different ways, financially, furniture, appliances. That is us. God have blessed me. I'm also a spiritual consultant, blessed with the gift of the Spirit. So if you're having spiritual problems, contact me, 339-1670, and we'll see what's going on with you. So as we start our program tonight, viewers, it's Fire Friday tonight. Feel free to call in and let us know what is taking place in your community. In your community. So just an update. Attorney General Regional Armour has voted to bring a bill to Parliament this year to change the retirement age from the current 60 to 65 years old. He confirmed this today during a Senate sitting. So Trinidad and Tobago, they want to pass a bill in the Parliament to raise the current age bracket from 60 to 65. All those who plan to retire at 60, you can't do it anymore. You can't. It sucks. It sucks. I wonder if Mr. Armour would allow his grandfather to work till 65. I wonder if Armour have a little mercy on the working class citizens in Trinidad and Tobago, where now actually you are forcing them from 60 to 65. Did they look at it like that? When I reach bloody hell 60 years, I want to retire and go home. I have served 40 years for Trinidad and Tobago. But no, you all want me now to serve another 5 years? Just to make sure all I could get NIS and BIR and health surcharge? Ridiculous. Why they don't bring a law for those that have illegal firearm? They're not going to get no bail. Armour, where are you? Where are you on that? Why don't you come out and tell you homeowners whose homes are being broken into by 3 and 4 bandits, totally illegal AR-15 and automatic guns, and breaking into the family house and robbing them the gold and the TV and the... Why the hell you don't bring a law for that? Things to address, all afraid to address it. All afraid to address it. So you take a man like me now to come up on television and loud up all you. I do business if you the age or not. I do business if you the damn president. You're bringing a law to people for people to extend the age from 60 to 65 to continue paying tax. When they kidnapped my son, where the hell you was? Where is the damn gun law? Where is it? You see, the thing is, they're walking with 5 and 6 bodyguards who have license to shoot, but the homeowners and them who don't have no license, when they kill the bandits, all they're holding the damn homeowner. Where are you, Armour? You had nothing to say. Your tail gone between your leg and your mouth zip. Do I have respect for you? Yes, I have respect for you. You are the Attorney General for Trinidad and Tobago. But laws that you need to bring forward as the AG that representing the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. People who are caught stealing cash red-handed. What does they get? They get bail to come out the next day and go and thief our next man car. That is what they get. What do rapists get? They get bail to come out and go and rape somebody else's daughter. Oh, you know what they say? Innocent until proven guilty. And then now, we have some individual who would say, Saeed, don't say that. Switch your television. If you don't want to hear the harsh truth that is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. That's the reality. Minister of Health Terence Dial Singh have stated that one of the key hurdles in achieving long-term national development is a lack of consistency between programs during different political administration. You have to be one Duncy headman. You have to be one Duncy headman. That's to start with. And I will leave it there until Monday. So as we start up our program tonight, you are viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali, live on Synergy Network. Our rerun of this program is Monday morning from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So here it is. How many of you talked about the gas and how it wouldn't affect us? Well, here it is. Nearly 3 weeks after the 2022-2023 budget and the price of fuel increased, the Taxi Association have begun raising their fares. Diego Martin Pity Valley Taxi Driver Association have given notice of an increase in its service as of November 1st. Passengers on Diego Martin Pity Valley Road will pay $8. All off-road destination from Port of Spain to Diego Martin Pity Valley will pay $14. $14. So if you're just 2 minutes off the main road, from $8 to $14. Way to go, Rowley. Way to go, Embert. Look for my boy. Look for my special boy. Look for my special boy. So those of you now who have to pay $14 off-route, I hope we're whining and charming. Look at my boy. He whining, he don't mind. Outside, I go pay my 14. I go pay my 14 and look at him. Ring the bell down there. You see, I dress up in black tonight. Short drops will cost $6. And all off-road journey from short drop to inside Diego Martin Pity Valley will cost $12. The Public Transport Service Corporation PTSC bus service from Port of Spain cost $3. Additionally, the South-based Black Band Maxi Taxi Association announced an increase of $1 or $2 depending on the destination. This fare increase will take effect from November 7th. Ronnie Singh, Secretary of the Route 4 Black Band Maxi Taxi Association, said it had not raised fares since 2017, but because of the increase in the cost of maintenance and the fifth increase in the cost of diesel, the decision was necessary. The Route 4 Association service upwards 90 destinations in South, Central, and Southeast Trinidad. So there it goes. There it goes. What are we going to do? We can't do nothing. Unless the union, unless the labor movement, unless the OWTU president, Ansel Roger, and Drayton come together and decide to keep our 3 days or our 4 days constant march in Trinidad and Tobago to bring down the price, it is going to continue as it's going. What color members say? Boom! Windy boom! Nevertheless, we are going for a short commercial break, viewers, but when we come back, we're going to discuss the Minister of Social Development and food card after this break.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716. 339-1670 or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Trinidad and Tobago. Minister of Social Development and Family Service, Donna Cox, have described the theft of food card from an employee's desk as beyond acceptable, as she stressed that such provision were intended strictly for those in need. Cox announced that 32 food cards were stolen from the unlocked drawer of the listen this. 32 food cards were stolen from the unlocked drawer of a minister or the ministry employees in August, adding that the permanent secretary was told of the theft 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. It happened in August, and it's only 2 weeks ago now it was reported. We're in October. So it's almost 6 weeks. You know how sad. She said, while the matter was being investigated, the police and the internal inquiries was underway. Analysts of the spending pattern on the stolen card showed cash was being allowed to accumulate. Cox also said the withdrawal and spending pattern showed that the card were being used at business, not on the ministry list of vendors approved to accept food support card. Call her good night.
Good night. Said.
Go right
I don't
ahead.
know, sir, if you could use your initiative, your contact, to give us some monetary value. All these political witch hunt that was perpetrated against citizens of a certain ethnicity and more over the opposition. If we could get a monetary value that it costs taxpayers to pay for all these kind of things. For example, the late Sat Sharma, Basdeo Pandey, this boy Jwala Rambaran, Anand Ramlogan, but the other one, the Gerald Ramdeen. Now again, it has continued, sir. It has continued. Now we see the latest is the UNC chief whip. Now where is it this money is coming from, sir? It is millions and billions, and nobody is going to know what has happened. You're saying that we don't have money. We don't have money to fix no road. People are suffering. You have to bring property tax. You have to bring this. We are living as if we're in a fourth world, sir, a fourth world economy. Yes. Where does the government find so much of money for this political ritual? You see, they were never interested in the proper governance of the country. So could you believe this Prime Minister, anything he says, sir? I would tell you one thing. If the Prime Minister tells me that the sun is rising from the east, I would have difficulty believing him, sir, among the lies that he has perpetrated. You want to tell me, as the head of a government, you never know. And Al-Rawi saying something different, You never know how much. If it is truly that you did not know, then you are not fit to be a Prime Minister, because money is going down the drain and there has been no successful attempt to convict any of these people. So it shows clearly it is victimization by this PNM government, always to politically harass, and they have the police service against them. So I must say thanks. I must say thanks to that honorable gentleman, the DPP, sir, for taking a stand and not to be involved in this corrupt government. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, my friend. So Trinidad and Tobago, listen this. Cox also noted that people who live abroad have been issued food card. They know people abroad have been issued food card. Who issued the food card to those abroad? Well, if Trinidadians living abroad and they get food card, they are abroad and they get food card, Donna, can I get two? Groceries expensive. I need two. Excuse me. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed. Great program. Keep up the great work.
Thank you,
Mr.
my friend.
Saeed, the U.S. President, not the U.S., sorry, the British Prime Minister, Mr. Boris Johnson, had to leave office, resign office for telling a lie.
Correct.
And that was a simple lie. He didn't attend that function. Here, you have a bunch of political crooks and thieves go to a building in Port-au-Spain only to lie and to find ways to thief the public money, the citizens' money. To me, that is all they go there to do, and to pass laws to benefit their friends, their family, and, not the citizen of the country. Mr. Saeed, the citizens wake up, Tell me 5 laws that this politics in 1962 that was passed in this country to benefit the citizens. Look at this simple law. The roads in the country. I and my friend car, we come in, he drop in a pothole, the windscreen cracked. Right? If police see he tomorrow morning, police giving he a ticket,
Correct.
$1,000 ticket for a cracked windscreen,
Correct.
who caused it? We can't hold nobody liable for it. Mr. Saeed, you get a crack on your windscreen at 2 inches crack. Lighting officer catch you. They're giving you a ticket for that. That was caused by the stone from a truck, a stone from the road, a stone from... No citizen will break the windscreen and drive with a cracked windscreen on the roads of this country. That is a law, a very advantageous law.
Yes.
To to pass that advantageous law, they say, boy, we're going to throw in a little thing, the brakes light. Brakes light never cause an accident in this country. It's carelessness cause accidents. So that windscreen law must be repealed. Let me hear the opposition come at the throat. Let me hear the opposition tell this nation they're going to repeal that law because it's a very advantageous law. And Heinz, this country must say, get out of office for telling that lie. Jump in a maxi taxi in Port of Spain and you reach Mount Hope, they're going to do triple bypass surgery for you. Mr. Heinz, you must go. Get him out of parliament. He must resign. Mr. Said, great is you, great is Real Talk. Keep up the great work and thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, my friend. Independent Senator Varma Diyal Singh is calling on the government to grant citizens more firearm users license to help them protect themselves from being sitting ducks to bandits, as more and more home invasions are reported around the country. You see, same thing I'm telling you. Where's regional armor? Where is regional armor to bring proper laws to govern criminal being put away in Trinidad and Tobago? Why can't you bring a law like that? You bringing a law to increase the age from 60 to 65? Don't see headness. Don't see headness. You made it to the Attorney General of Trinidad and Tobago about it like you look like you're lacking common sense. You telling me now I working from 60 to 65. I paid more NIS, more tax, more health surcharge. My salary remaining the same, and bandit now breaking into my house with illegal firearm, and that is okay. But you're bringing a damn law. You're bringing a bloody hell law. You're bringing a law that makes no sense in Trinidad and Tobago to increase the age from 60 to 65. I go say this. And I say it on national television, and I'm not inciting violence. The day you hear a bandit jump my wall, the day you hear a bandit jump my wall, and he end up with a bullet in his head, I carry him straight in the police station, and I drop in the body right there. And I asked him for the person who is in charge of the station. Officer, this man jumped my wall and there's a bullet in his head. I defended my property whether I'm all like it or not. Do not jump my property. You have no idea how hard I am working to secure my property, and you want to jump my fence? What you get, take. What you get, take. And I want to see which officer in Trinidad and Tobago going to charge Saeed for dealing with a bandit inside his property. Because come good, you know. Because the day all lay charges on me, nothing. Me lighting one black candle, you know. I lighting about 10 dozen one time. We have some dotted, stupid laws in Trinidad and Tobago. AG come, AG go, and it's the same bloody hell thing. Hear this. Varma, he believes that this could be resolved if citizens were allowed to take control of their lives by arming themselves. Listen to this video.
A caring government would allow persons to get firearm users license to protect themselves. As daily reports say, we are sitting ducks. The Commissioner of Police mentioned that home invasions are increasing. So I'm saying give persons the access with the proper checks and balances.
Let me tell you something, in the US, as long as you cross 18 years and you're clean, go in a gun shop, you know. Go in a gun shop. Imagine that, eh? But I want to bring a law from the States into Trinidad and Tobago so we could go under that, but they can't bring a damn law to protect the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you something, you feel I afraid them? All I feel I afraid them, they are human beings just like myself. But the only thing is that they are elected into high office. They are elected from a small group of people. while I am elected from the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. That's the difference. The thing also listed several other policies recommended for the government to implement, and also called for tax rebates for security camera and for VAT to be removed from pepper spray. His call comes 2 weeks after Finance Minister Colin Imbut announced a 100% increase in FUL fees and said the government intends to restrict citizens from accessing weapons and ammunition. Listen to this.
The government also intends to restrict the ownership of assault weapons and associated ammunition by private citizens. In the meantime, while legislative amendments are being prepared to achieve this, the license fees for ownership of assault weapons in private hands will be increased to $5,000 per year, while the annual license fee for ownership of an assault weapon for use on a firing range will increase to $1,000. These measures will require amendments to the Firearms Act, Chapter 1601, will take effect on January 1st, 2023.
Tell me, Trinidad and Tobago, does that benefit the citizens? Does that benefit the citizens? Does it? What you did, you just protected criminals. You protected criminals because no individual is going to spend $5,000 after you wait 20 years and you're still waiting more. Crime increasing, larceny increasing, rape increasing, housebreaking increasing. But they jack up the price. So I decide now, when I'm thinking about I'm going to pay a little $500 fee and I go apply and I go get it. No, I get $4,500 more. Where are I getting that from? Think about it. Do you think about it? However, the Senate noted the woes of several farmers and fisher folk who have been victims of robbery. He said this incident could have been avoided if they were properly equipped with firearm. Listen to this.
Give the fuel to farmers and fish folk. We have always been hearing of the problems of Peter larceny. The Minister of Agriculture mentioned it. But I've been hearing this talk all the time about road access, given this. Let them defend themselves. Fisher folk are victims of piracy.
Give me a gun, let me defend my home. Give me a gun. Give me a gun, let me defend my property. The day the government do that, all of them might get a heart attack. All of them might get a heart attack. Call a good night. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break. But when we come back from that break, we're going to discuss budget could fuel mental health crisis after this break.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716. 339-1670 or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at RealTalk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Now viewers, just a little update for you all here. Listen this, Listen this. In August 2021, TTPS firearm unit operations were placed on hold due to ongoing investigations concerning officers are proven licensed without lawful authority. The department only resumed operation in May 2022. Earlier, in August 2022, former Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith, who have been a vocal advocate for more FUL distribution, was slammed by the Prime Minister for his FUL bribery allegations. However, Griffith defended his stance by saying he ensured that legal firearms was provided to law-abiding citizens to protect them from criminal elements. Listen to this.
I, Gary Griffith, ensured, yes, that legal firearms must be provided to law-abiding citizens to protect them from criminal elements. You, Keith Rowley, and your government have spent more time targeting law-abiding citizens getting legal firearms than criminal elements who have illegal firearms. 100% of all murders committed in this country in the last 3 years have been by illegal firearms, but your concern is about legal firearms being issued. It shows really and truly which side of the fence the government is on.
No, Trinidad and Tobago. We have a caller. Good night. Hello, you're live on Real Talk. Go right ahead.
Hello, Mr. Ali.
Yes, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night, good night.
I'm trying to call you on many occasions, but I can't get you.
Well, you're live now. Let us hear what you have to say.
Huh?
You're live now. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I live in Tobago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I applied for a grant somewhere 2013. They approved it 2015. Up to now, I ain't get a cent on my house. It's falling apart. Rainfall, the ravine wash away. I can't cross because my foot is good. I take operation for hernia, and I can't go across, and I'm not getting no help at all, no matter what I do.
Thank you, my friend, for what's going on with that in Tobago. So here is Trinidad and Tobago. Finance Minister Colin Mimbert, who said he was a boatman since age 12, has indicated that it is the government plans to assist fisher folk with fuel price cost is now being formulated based on an old formula which will be modernized and minimize opportunity for it to be misused by other entities. Imbert was replying to UNC MP Ravi Ratiram queries on the issues of fuel for fisher folks. However, Imbert said the plan is in the conceptual stage and the intention is to see what can be done to assist that sector in dealing with the increased price of gasoline. Listen, Imbert.
The minister would not be privy to the decision making because that's in the conceptual stage at this point in time. When the Prime Minister made the comment, he did indicate that he had not yet discussed it with me. The intention is to see what can be done to assist farmers to deal with the increased price of gasoline. So we are still formulating it. There is a program that is already there. You may not know, it's a very old program where there's a subsidy for gasoline for fishermen. So we're looking at that and modernizing it and see what we could do to alleviate the adverse consequences of an increase in the price of gasoline. Okay?
So Imbud raised the price and now want to come and talk about consequences? Wow. How did you call that? Well educated? Well educated? You raised the price of fuel twice for this year. Now you come in to tell us there was a plan, but an old one, and now we are concerned. Concerned my foot. Because if you was concerned, you would have had discussions. You would have had formulas in place. So when you do raise the gas, well, you know, Trinidad and Tobago, I am calling member, the Minister of Finance, we have decided to raise gas price by $1 per litre on super. But we have a formula in place for the fisher folks and the farmers. Now that is the thinking of a well-educated man. Not you raise it and then you come to think about concerns. Lackadaisical thinking. You could say, Saeed, you're chopping. You could say, Saeed, you're dotish. You could say, Saeed, you ain't have no hair on your head. But common sense is something you and I knows different about. You now concerned? The second time you raised it for the year, and the first time you wasn't concerned. Now because the issues arise, oh, I am concerned. Concerned what? Concerned about what? How much more taxes you're collecting? You know why they say, Trinidad and Tobago? They are human beings just like myself. They're driving big time car. No, let me rephrase that. They're driving Porsche and Range Rover. Saeed driving Porsche and Range Rover. They're going big time restaurants. Saeed going big time restaurant. They have boats. Saeed have boats. All living in big houses. Saeed have a big house too. But the thing is, Mr. Embert, what I am doing for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, you cannot do that. And that is the difference. That is the difference. And that is a challenge between me now and you, Embert. Oh, you know, I'm concerned about the citizen. You raised it twice. The first time you ain't concerned. You raise it the second time, and the heat now started bubbling the volcano. Oh my God, I am concerned. We have a formula, but it's an old one. Really, Mr. Embert? Really? Lackadaisical thinking. The minister said the subsidy from ancient times, and added that the government intends to prevent misuse of the subsidies gasoline, as the subsidy program will only be targeted to a particular group. Hold that video. Here is Trinidad and Tobago. The minister said the subsidy from an ancient time, and added that the government intends to prevent misuse of subsidy. How long this government ruling? How long this government in power? And you now want to talk about the misuse of subsidy? Who gets it? Embert, who gets it? Ring the bell down there. Somebody answer me. Drop the video now.
But the problem with these things always is how do you prevent misuse of the subsidy program? Because it needs to be targeted at the particular group. It's the fishermen you want to help. You don't want to help another group who might benefit from, subsidized gasoline. You know how these things happen. Of course, some other person might get access to the subsidized gasoline and use it for another purpose. So these things are a little complicated, but it is not rocket science, and we will be coming up with something that we think will be workable and practical and will benefit the target group that we want to benefit from it, while not allowing leakage and misuse by other entities.
So Colin Embert, like I said, lackadaisical thinking again. I am Saieed Ali. My uncle has been a fisherman. I grew up in the fishing industry. I, Saeed, grew up in the fishing industry. My uncle in Moruga, they had boats. And I will tell you something, Imbert, for your information. In every area, fishing area in Trinidad, each boatman is identified. So you cannot come and tell me somebody go take advantage and you're creating this for a particular type of group. You're talking, how did I say? Donkey what thing? Donkey mess? You're talking tata or tutu. I grew up in the fishing industry. My father was a fisherman for 42 years of his life. His brothers are fishermen. I used to go out in the sea and pull net. I know about it. So you cannot come up now, Imbert, and tell Saieed, oh, we are creating it for a particular type of people and we don't want other groups to misuse it. Nonsense again. Nonsense. Every community or every area in Trinidad and Tobago that has been identified as a fishing area, the owner who owns the gas station know everybody. So when you're talking about some cock and bull something about in the year 1330. But also noted that as a former boatman, he's a former boatman and yet the nonsense he talking. A former boatman and yet the tata he talking. But want to come out on Parliament now and talk tata too? Like tata on top tata. What do you call that? Tata. Triple tata. Double tata. You's a boatman? I's a boatman. My father was a fisherman for 42 years. I grew up in the fishing industry. So what do you want to tell me about? Go up in Moruga and ask who owned the boat they call Hollis Baby. They will tell you. They will tell you. You want, boy, yeah, you calling them boat. You better retract some of them statements, you know. Retract it for your own good. Because both men would be laughing at you. But also noted that as a former boatman, he understands the program was intended to benefit bona fide registered fishermen. Run the video.
I totally understand that, but as a boatman myself, for many years, since I was 12, I am aware that there are many registered fishing boats that are really pleasure craft that are not used for fishing. A lot of people, no, I shouldn't say a lot, because I don't know what the facts are, but some people register their boats as fishing craft when they have no intention of fishing. I'm sure you all know this, okay? And then you have the other problem where gas can be siphoned and used in a car. So we want to help, we will help, we just have to make sure we minimize. You'll never be able to eliminate it, but you want to minimize opportunities for leakage and misuse of the subsidy. Okay?
So Trinidad and Tobago, we are going for a short commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back to Real Talk, viewers, the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago, where we encourage you to call in at 238-6716 to share your views with us and your comments. Remember, we are live on Synergy Network Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. Now, Trinidad and Tobago, those of you who want to be members of Real Talk Credit Union to get the real benefits, contact us at 339-1670, 238-6716, or 242-7690 and give us your information that the operator would ask you for if you want to benefit. Remember, it's 3.5%, you know. We're getting it nowhere other than Real Talk. So here it is. Finance Minister Colin Member did not understand why some people did not see anything beneficial in the 2022-2023 budget. The House of Representatives passed the budget by a vote of 21 to 19. Member stated that the 23 fiscal measures, 3 involved the increase of fines for certain things which no one would want to contradict. However, the minister added that all of the other measures are benefits, and somehow all the benefits are in the budget. Seems to have brought up a lot of debate. Listen to this.
If I am going to be dispassionate about it, of the 23 fiscal measures, 2 involve the increase in fines for certain things that I think no one, or 3 actually, no one would want to contradict, that these are matters that we as a country must pay attention to. All of the other measures are benefits. And somehow in the discourse on this 2023 budget, all of the benefits that are in the budget seem to have been clouded by a lot of contentious debate.
Now, viewers, I'm going to touch a little bit on this Monday, because I may want to roll it over on Tuesday, because this will be a healthy discussion. Prep for that Monday. All you want to hear a little bacchanal? All you want to hear a little toodly doodly doodly doo doo doo. And I'm going to know why Saieed is like candle. Listen this. The newly appointed or the newly formed Secondary Road Pavement Company under the Rural Development and Local Government Ministry will be one of the entities undertaking infrastructural work in the next fiscal year. However, Embert stated that the company is still in the setting up stage. But Trinidad and Tobago, this company was allocated a total of $200 million for fiscal year 2023. Listen to this.
We thought as a government that we should separate the functions. The road network is comprised of about 20% of main roads and highways and 80% secondary roads, local roads. And therefore we felt there should be a specific focus on secondary roads and local roads. So we recreated the Secondary Roads Company with a specific mandate to focus on local roads, neighborhood roads, secondary roads, and so on. We have already capitalized the company. In the last fiscal year, the Ministry of Finance was able to produce checks totaling $100 million, which we have sent to the Secondary Roads Company, which has a board and is now in the process of building out its organization, hiring a CEO and that sort of thing. So they are already capitalized to the tune of $100 million. And in this package, in this appropriation, we have also included a further $100 million for that Secondary Roads Company. So that Secondary Roads Company goes into 2023 well funded with financing available to it of $200 million.
Does this company has a CEO? Does this company have a CEO? But they have already been awarded $200 million come 2023. You all heard it for yourself. So I am asking a question on national television. Who is the CEO of this secondary road improvement company? Who is the CEO? Doodly 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 doo doo doo. Doodly 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 doo doo doo. Doodly 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 doo doo doo. And then I would say, ring the bell down there. Ring the bell down there, Saeed. Ring the bell down there. Who is the CEO of this newly formed secondary road improvement company that has already been allocated $200 million for 2023? Hold on, Trinidad and Tobago. Hold on right there. I heard lots of councillors and chairmen of corporations throughout Trinidad and Tobago complaining to Rohan Sinanan and the Ministry of Finance that they have no money to purchase material. Where the hell did $200 million come from to go to a company that is still being set up? All you talk now. All you talk now. All you want to talk, because I ringing bell. I ringing bell. So Trinidad and Tobago, we are at the end of our program for tonight. But I just want to remind you all, when I ring bell and I light, things is happening, you know. Things is happening, you know. So until we meet again, viewers, next week Monday, on the 17th, for our next live program, I am Saieed Ali, saying unto you, Al-Mazur Koba illa anta bi'il anta. Without a vision, the people will perish. Without a leader, there is no one to follow. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago.